Of course, the same rules apply, right? But it's a slight variation on those rules. Okay, so the breadth of intention, all right? We're going to talk about the breadth of intention and then the actual support of intention, yeah? So sometimes intention has to come right before tone, yeah? I was going to say intonation, but intention, then phonation. Because if we don't have the intention, then the only other thought that's going to get in there is probably doubt, right? So the way to block out doubt, get doubt out of your mind, is to have the intention. And the intention has to be as soon as you take the breath in, yeah? So this is a concept that I came up with a couple of months ago, but I want to share with you. Do you know who Tony Bennett is?
Yeah. Okay. I'm not that familiar.
The jazz singer? Yeah, you know what he looks like, you know what you've seen him like on YouTube? Yeah. This guy's incredible. There's this patented thing that I have patented, and you can't steal it. Well, you can borrow it. You can't steal it. It's called the Tony Bennett Breath of Joy, right? The TBBJ. Every time this guy breathes in, he breathes in nothing but joy. You see how Pavarotti does exactly the same.
Right.
And there's a technical reason for it, but at the same time, there's also an intention to it, right? And the intention is not, I'm working on technique. The intention is, this is part of my technique. Joy is indeed part of my technique.
Right.
And if it isn't, then we're missing a part. Breath of Joy is not related at all to the words or to the text or anything. It has to do with the actual act of singing itself. And I think that this is why Tony Bennett and Pavarotti this is where they're similar. Right. That's about, then they kind of go different directions. Is that to them, no matter what they're singing about, right? Whether it's Tony Bennett singing about living his heart in San Francisco or whatever, right? It doesn't matter. The joy of the breath in is what leads them to the emotion that they're going to feel, right? So it's not about being happy, it's not about being sad. It's about the inner smile. Yeah. Right. It's about the broadening of the palate, it's about the raising of the cheeks. That's the technical side of it, right? What that is, it brings us that sort of that fifth element, yeah? This joy that is through the entire song. So that's the intention in, okay? So the intention out is going to be from this F. It's going to be, yeah. So before you even sing a note, I'm going to play the notes, right? Just like we've done before, and you're going to F along with me, so you can feel the intention before you actually have the note. Right. Yes. So let's try it. Go. Good. Try the breath of joy.
On the same, well, the F actually naturally. So it's the same. It's that same.
Don't
F.
lose it. Yeah.
Sort of right behind right in that.
It takes the whole system up as you support it down and out. It makes for that stretch this way. We're going to talk about stretch a lot today because the next thing we want to do is, and the reason we're using the F is because we're going to find the lesson of the day really is about finding the maximum amount of space between consonants and vowels. Okay? Because sometimes what happens is we're too consonant heavy, right? And if I say sing fa, you're going to go fa. And it's going to go, and we're going to get top heavy and go right over. Right. If we go, like a lot of opera singers do, and go very vowel heavy, we'll go, and we'll miss the bigger picture, right? We want to find the maximum amount of space between the consonant and the vowel.
It's really
the stretch, right? So the stretch happens here, the stretch happens here, the stretch happens inside, right?
Three-dimensional.
You breathe three-dimensionally, you sing three-dimensionally. Right. So try that. Okay, so that vowel in here, fa. I want it to go here. Fa.
Okay.
Fa. Even more. loose, right? It's hard, I know. There's like 3 million things going on at once. So this is going to bring a level of brightness to the sound. It will, just by accessing that part of the pharynx, right? That's just, yeah, so
you're trying to
this
sort
way.
of keep what's going on here.
Yeah, you've got these 2 intersections. One is here, and
Right.
here, right? And the mouth goes, cheeks go this way, right? The other one is
So you want
inside.
to try not to lose the...
Yep. Max,
So
the maximum.
what's tough about it is it's muscles that you're not
used to, right?
used to using that much.
We're used to.
You need to smile more.
Smile more, right? Smile, right? Okay. Maximum amount of space. Whoa! No, we want less ah. Yeah. Okay, leave it alone. We're gonna go back.